Welcome back to part 2 of James and Mike Eat Some Stuff from New Zealand that Sarah gave us, and it's delicious, I think. So let's keep going.
So, first of all, we should probably make the Kiwi dip, because it's my understanding that that has to sit for like half an hour. So we're going to do that first.
Bangers and mash. Wait, that's...
So, we have our Kiwi dip. Fresh out of the fridge. Nice and... Yep, it definitely firmed up. Kiwi dip was apparently invented sometime in the 1950s or 60s by Nestle New Zealand home economist Rosemary Dempsey. It's made with a packet of powdered onion soup mix and a product that apparently is very much just a New Zealand thing called reduced cream, which when I first read it, I thought condensed milk, because that's just like the only frame of reference I had. And it wasn't until like literally I was just like writing the notes for this that it occurred to me, it's not the same thing. And now that I think about it, condensed milk in this with onion soup mix would probably be kind of nasty. So maybe next time. So, in terms of how we're going to consume this, of the numerous goodies provided, there are quite a few different varieties of potato chips, which I checked. They do call them chips down there.
Nice.
Not crisps.
Not crazy. I like it.
We have Bluebird Original Chicken, Potato Crisps, Chips, whatever they call them. I just upped it up.
Oh, they call them chips? You said they call them chips.
I know, but I said crisps.
Oh,
because I'm an idiot.
What's wrong with you?
Bluebird, another New Zealand snack manufacturer, obviously. Division of Global Megacorp PepsiCo. So, whatever, man. Based on a casual scan of their website, they're actually pretty much New Zealand's equivalent of Lay's, which is also owned by PepsiCo. They literally have poppables. They look exactly the same as the ones we have here. They just have a penguin on the label. I also want to point out the Snackachangi Chips. Amazing Snackachangi Chips, which I started doing research on these. Sarah has talked to me about these in the past. They love them down there. And rather than like try to encapsulate any of the stuff I found, I think it would be more fun to just have Mike look at the bags and point out anything that catches his attention, because this company is wild.
First of all, the thing that I find very interesting is the picture on mine. It is a man and a woman being attacked by what looks to be some sort of demonic guinea pig. He's defending himself with like a spatula you'd use on a grill, so good for him. Looks really beat up though. This thing really must be possessed.
Yeah, very very evocative of like old adventure serials or like novels and stuff like that.
Oh, it's vinegar and salt, and they said it couldn't be done, but they put the vinegar in first. That's pretty cool. Uncle Kenny drew his barbecue mate and slew the rare but ferocious guinea pig, thereby saving his date.
That's this guy.
Uncle Kenny.
He is. I assume a fictional character created by the company, but still wild. What about all this? What's up here?
Great Uncle Kenny's amazing Snackachangi chips. Chunky, crunchy, crispy, brass kettle fried, corrugated chips.
Corrugated. Which I assume just means, ruffled.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's still... Mine here says, also points out, just regular salted, but they're Tuscan tumble dryer style. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. But then drama. Great Uncle Kenny's date would have to wait, for now he needed to protect his Snackachangi potatoes from the invading forces of mutant spuds. Whoa. Made from 100% free-range, non-caged potatoes.
Oh yeah, I caught that. I didn't catch that.
I knew I couldn't count on you for everything. And allegedly, these are the only chips that, like, Sarah insists, like, these are the ones that are supposed to go in here. So.
All right then.
But I also I did a little research. Celery sticks, carrot sticks are also not uncommon, so I have a couple of those. Not from New Zealand, but just so we can get the full experience here. And I'm probably gonna dip my chicken chips in there too. Get a nice little dollop there. Kind of feel weird not having tasted the chip ahead of time now that I think about it.
Cheers, brother.
Dink. That is a sturdy chip.
Corrugated.
Like cardboard.
That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I approve.
Sarah was right. That's the perfect chip for this dip.
Yep. Rigid, firm.
Kind of want to try one without the dip real quick, though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got it. For science.
Yeah.
Or Sayarua, as they call it in New Zealand.
Yeah. For those who might
That's
be
not
watching,
true. I don't think I made it. I'm sorry. I'm just trying. I feel like we didn't do enough, so I'm trying to make it a little bit more New Zealandy. But I'm also not trying. I'm trying to not appropriate anything. You know what I mean?
That's really good.
Yeah, good chips. It's like
Good dip.
they're
I
like
really like that
they're
dip.
like kettle ruffles, which are like two of the best chip innovations ever in one chip. Plus the name Snackachangi is just fun to say. Snackachangi.
Yeah.
Snackachangi. I tried to find out if it meant anything. I couldn't find anything. Let's go ahead and try these vinegar and salt.
All right.
Said it couldn't be done.
But they put the vinegar in first.
Put the vinegar in first. That it's not as vinegar forward as I was expecting for.
Yeah. My little guy.
I was gonna try this one straight first.
That's a good way to describe it.
Oh, well then, you know what? I'm going to leave that right there and I'm going to try one straight first.
Kettle meets
Yeah.
crinkle.
To put it in American terminology.
They put the vinegar in first.
They did, but like I said before, not as vinegar forward as I would have expected. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Like I actually think I prefer it to normal salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah.
Because the vinegar is it's not as. Sometimes it's like I like the acerbic nature of vinegar, but sometimes it's a little much. These are very well balanced.
I think in tasting both of these from this company, it's a little bit less salted than I'm used to over here in the States with chips, which I think is nice, especially for dips.
Well, yeah, less salt when you're eating with dip is just better for you. Let's be honest here. But we should probably try, just in the interest of diligence.
Sure.
Due diligence.
Picking. Come here. There we go.
Celery, I barely know her.
Why do you like that?
You
Think.
missed me. Not surprisingly, the celery doesn't really do the dip any favors.
No.
But the dip makes the celery way better.
Yeah. I would go so far as to say that this dip is good with everything because this dip is that good.
It is. You might even say it's sweet as.
Carrot next.
It's all bendy.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Now you have 2 carrots.
I have 2. Yoink. Aha.
Those Kiwis know how to make a dip.
Good on carrots too. Can't confirm.
But again, the carrot's not doing the dip any favors.
Shall we? Try
Oh
these.
yeah, I forgot. How could these possibly compare? They're made by Pepsi, though.
Oh, that's why there's like 7 in here.
Yeah.
It's like chicken skins.
I don't think it smells like. I'm not smelling that much in the way of chicken. It mostly smells like potato chips to me.
It smells to me a little bit like chicken skins.
But it might-
like, you know,
there's-
you can
there's
get,
something in
like
there,
Fried
yeah.
chicken, like
Something a little more savory, but yeah, we'll try it. Try it naked first.
yeah. Cheers.
So take off your pants.
Oh god. I already.
I know. Because you're a bad friend. I'm kidding. I love you.
This is too good. I couldn't stop myself.
Okay, it definitely tastes like chicken.
Yeah, I like it.
Or chicken-y.
Yeah.
Like you would never take a bite of it and be like, oh, was that a chunk of chicken I just ate? But the flavor is not unpleasant. I bet. How could it not?
I still gotta say, the Snackachangi chips are my favorite
Oh, yeah.
with this dip. I think it's because they are such good hearty chips.
Yeah.
This is really good.
And in fact, there's a commercial on their, a video on their Facebook page. A big sticking point of the video is that, hey, these chips are like made for kiwi dip.
I want to make some more of this at home. Kiwi dip is good.
Where you're going to get reduced cream.
I'll Google it.
That's fair, but like apparently that's like another thing I found in my research is that it's commonly it's like New Zealanders living abroad, or like it's something that they miss because you can't really get it anywhere else. That said, you got to be able to get it online.
Yeah.
Then again, it is a dairy product, so maybe not. All right, we do have a couple other non-potato based snacks in here.
Do they need to be dipped?
No.
Okay.
The dip can.
But I can have more of the dip now, is what you're saying.
Yeah, while I get the rest of the stuff out. This guy.
Hey, it says fresh as. It's like that other thing you guys said.
Yeah, see, again, a very elaborate prank. She started a company called Fresh As just to trick me into being silly. Probably. Again.
Something I would do.
Exactly, she's a devious one. So, up next we have... I can't do it.
You want me to do it? Yes. Okay. Jesus.
See, it's not me. I'm not crazy.
No, it's just that, like, the,
Not designed to be closed again?
I guess. Oh, I did it, though.
Good job. You're a skeleton and a joller.
Thanks.
Skeleton and a baller.
I'm a skelly boy in a gazebo.
Okay, you gotta stop. I want to eat more of that after this. I'm sure they do too.
Too bad, mine now.
Next up, still in the savory, salty arena, we have
My favorite.
QB's Crunchy Cheese. So you model that while I fire off some trivia here. QB, actually a relatively new product with a pretty cool backstory. The short version is basically this guy, Graham Manson. He created them back during the 2020 lockdown because he was, stuck at home and he was struggling to keep keto, and he found like a bag of moldy cheese, not moldy, but stale cheese in his fridge, and it inspired him to create like a cheese-based, keto-friendly, gluten-free, vegetarian, lactose-free, somehow, zero-carb snack in a compostable package. And yeah, that was like 4 years ago, and it's famous enough and made enough of an impression that Sarah decided to include it. So, pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I'm picturing something like, we have cheese crisps these days. I mean, they kind of came out of nowhere just a few years ago too. I'm picturing something similar to those. All right, let's try these cheesy little
cheesy guys.
cheesy little good boys.
Cheesy little boys.
Smells like cheese.
Oh.
Looks like cheese.
It's just cheese, though. So it says right there, it's just cheese.
It's probably cheese then.
It's probably cheese.
In fact, it's probably sheep cheese.
I want
Because, New Zealand.
so much more of this in my life. Holy
Yeah, those are good. I could snack on those all day.
That's my
It'll
new
probably
favorite
ruin my
snack.
breath, but we'll see how my gut likes it later. But for now, it is lactose free though, so I don't know. That's a good one.
This is absolutely
How do
delightful.
they do that though? You ever made like cheese toast in the microwave? And some of the cheese melts off the side and it like burns to the plate. And that the burnt cheese on the side is often like the best part.
You mean, I was going to say, you mean the best part?
Yeah, exactly. And that's I imagine that the process for making these and the cheese crisps and stuff that we can get in the American market are at least include something along those lines. But yeah, it's really good. You're basically just cooking the moisture out of it is really what it is.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like
essentially
dehydrated cheese. Yeah.
It's like such a good texture, too.
Oh yeah. Again, it's like a...
They're perfectly crunchy.
How would you rate these, Mike?
Perfect 5 out of 7.
Not with a number. Remember what we're doing.
I don't remember what we're doing. Oh, it is good as.
That is
Sweet
also
as.
acceptable. Sweet as is usually the expression,
Sweet
but as is just, the good, fresh as,
Yeah.
it just means very that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, good as. Tasty as. God. I feel like I'm playing with fire here. Okay, so up
Crazy.
next we have a couple of products from Griffin's.
What's that?
It's a company that makes
Cool.
snacks and cookies and stuff. Griffin's is, of course, a New Zealand food company founded in 1869.
Nice.
Nice. Founded by English guy John Griffin, hence the name. Mostly known for snacks, biscuits, those kinds of things. So we have what I assume would be described as biscuits here. We have Griffin's Crispy Minis, deliciously coconutty crunch. And we have Griffin's Gingernuts, which incidentally was one of my nicknames in high school.
Was it really?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh.
Kids are cruel. What do you want to start with here?
Gingernuts.
I bet you do. Wouldn't be the first time. He's a very affectionate lover. Based on the packaging, I'm getting, ginger snaps. What we would call ginger snaps here. I don't know if that's a universal term, but smell like ginger snaps.
Apparently there's a song, too. There's no ginger nut, tastes quite the same. It's got a little music note to it, so that's how I would assume this is a song, but I don't know.
It's probably like a commercial jingle. There's no ginger nut, tastes quite the same. That old ditty.
Yeah, that thing that you
I'll
know.
find it and I'll play it over right now.
There's no ginger nuts, it's quite the same.
Nice, right? Yeah.
Yeah, alright. No. Thank you.
Cheers. That's a ginger snap, all right.
I dropped a piece. I hope nobody... Oh, that's really good.
Emphasis on the snap. That's a snappy ginger. Just like me. Those are good. Yeah. That said, not particularly distinctive when compared to readily available ginger snaps, if I'm being honest. Still tasty.
It reminds me of things I've had before.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Everything else so far is rather unique. In one way or another.
And deliciously coconutty crunch minis. It says on the back, a sweet toasted coconut mini biscuit. Biscuit. That makes more sense. Oh, they've got a little jingle back here too. Real coconut, real crunch. This Bicky's a star. What? I'm gonna assume Bicky means biscuit. I can't imagine I said anything terribly offensive because it's printed on the package.
He is governor.
That's coconut.
Oh, coconut.
Did I just pop a macaroon in my mouth? I didn't. I think. Yeah, no, it's definitely not a macaroon. But it is good.
It's like shortbread cookies, but coconut.
Yeah, like short nut cookie. No, that's not
Yeah.
it. Coconut. Coca bread. Short bread.
James, do you smell toast?
That actually transitions very well into the next thing that we're trying.
Oh, what's
Grab
that?
the toaster that's over there. Go ahead and pop some toast in that sweet Proctor Silex. While he's doing that as quietly as possible, I'm going to introduce the next microphone's up there. Remember, if you want to make maximum annoying sounds.
That's what I was doing! 2 toasts.
Okay. I just want to make sure you didn't do something perverted like grab the heels like a psychopath.
The heels?
Yeah, the ends of the bread. They're called heels.
Oh. No, I'm not that much of an asshole.
That's not where the button is.
What?
It's right in front of it.
Right in front of that. Those are the tongs.
Oh. Cool.
So this product here is what's known as Bovril. Now, Bovril is actually really more of a UK product. It's sort of like Marmite, but it's got like beef extract in it. I've never had it before. I've been curious about it for a long time. I first heard about it. It was in a throwaway line in an episode of Black Books.
Tea or coffee or a Bovril or a herbal Bovril.
And I've been curious about it ever since. You can't really get it around here. I've looked many times. You can find some similar products, but not having tried the original, I don't want to do one of those and think that it's representative. But because of mad cow disease, you know, that thing that happened 30 years ago, and I just found out really only killed like 300 people worldwide. We still can't get like British beef products in the US. It's not, and of course, actually, after eating this, I probably can't donate blood anymore. Whatever. My understanding is that the two most common ways that it's served is dissolved in hot water. I do have an electric kettle over there also that's already full. I'm gonna plug in as soon as the toast is done, and spread not generously. The opposite of generously. What's the word? What's the word Sarah used? Gingerly? Sure. Why not? Spread gingerly. Conservatively is the word I'm looking for. Much like Marmite on buttered toast. So, I forgot to grab the butter. I knew there was something. Well, now I gotta go down and get butter, so I gotta get plates anyway. So, I'll be back. Butter knife. I barely touched her knife. Use the tongs, grab the toast. Give me.
You don't want me to stick these knives in there?
I mean,
It's true.
Safety, kids.
bacon toast. I don't know, man. Joke safety videos are pretty funny. We could break into that market.
Should we?
Yes. If the writing's good. If the script is there. Like butter scraped over too much bread. You were thinking it.
Like, from when you first said, how else can you spread it on bread? That's...
Those were filmed in New Zealand. Haha, it all comes together. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Okay, I just opened. Can you smell that?
No, not yet.
It smells from here like Marmite. It smells from there like Marmite.
I've never had Marmite before.
Do you have British Marmite or New Zealand Marmite?
I thought it was Australian.
That's Vegemite. Basically the same product, though. Yeah. Marmite, New Zealand Marmite is more like Vegemite, whereas British Marmite, it's all made with the same stuff. It's just it's a little runnier, so you can spread it. Yeah. It's not as strong, so it's really yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, so I
I'm gonna cut that out because I don't need to have that argument.
looks like really moist Nutella.
Yeah.
Or very runny...
I really wish you'd used a different word, but you're right.
Very runny,
Runny Nutella.
sarsaparilla.
Molasses.
Well, thank you, that's the
There
one.
you
I
go.
wanted.
Yeah, that's
That's also
sarsaparilla is like root beer.
Yeah, my brain was not working.
It would be really funny if we got mad cow disease.
No.
That would be really funny.
It would be funny. In a cosmic, like, not ha-ha funny, but like,
No, I know. Yeah.
Alanis Morissette would laugh.
Actually ironic.
Probably enough, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Cheers.
Dink. Probably should have asked you this before. What's your experience with Marmite, if any?
None that I can remember.
Okay. I actually
that's
eat it pretty regularly.
I actually really like that. That is a very strong flavor.
Yeah.
So it is good that it didn't spread too much on there. But
That said, honestly, if you had handed me this and not told me what it was, I would have just assumed it was Marmite on bread.
I don't have that much experience with Marmite, so I would not have known what to say. But
There
I
is
said
that second bite. There's a little bit more of a sort of. I mean, it's already a very savory, salty condiment. Mm-hmm. Well, there is sort of a. I don't want to say meatiness, but like there are notes of like beef stock. I like it. Like I'm glad I finally got a chance to try it. I would actually, honestly, I might eat this instead of Marmite, if I just because it's made with animals and I hate animals. No, I'm kidding. It's good. Like
that's really good.
that said, it is nice to know that I can get a pretty similar experience with the Marmite that I can buy here in the States because it doesn't potentially carry some weird.
Bovine spongiform encephalopathy.
My brain is rotting.
I'm just going to dub the actual name of the disease in there. 'Cause
Mad cow disease.
I'm the editor. I can do that.
They're really good.
Yeah, holy crap. You're plowing through, man.
I can't stop myself.
While we're waiting for the water to boil, I guess we can do our last of what I would consider the snack portion of the evening. Not counting the thing we're going to make with the boiling water. This is a fruit known as feijoa?
It looks like bananas.
It's not.
No. Oh wait, now as I look closely,
Sarah actually has a
Closely or
feijoa plant growing in her backyard. So I thought they were citrus until I did my research because they kind of look like limes from the outside, but they're actually sometimes known as a pineapple guava or a guavastine, even though it's not technically any sort of guava, though it is closely related, which I'm kind of psyched about because guava is one of my favorite fruits. Well,
I also love guava.
but anyway, obviously because they were coming from a completely different two hemispheres, they weren't going to be able to bring fresh produce in through customs because seeds and stuff like that. We'd have an invasive feijoa plant problem and all of the United States would fall and the world would be better for it, and we can't have that. So so we have freeze-dried feijoa. She was so proud of herself when she had this idea, we were just gonna give that a try. I want a big meaty chunk. There we go. Dink.
Smells nice.
Yeah, it smells very, very sort of floral, fruity kind of.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, this is
Move over, guava.
This is very sweet too. Hold on, I need another go round on this.
Damn. Look at that.
Oh, you lucked out.
Oh yeah.
All
So
right,
feijoa is delicious,
I need it.
even if it's not pronounced that way. I'm pretty sure it is. I looked it up several times, but now I'm getting in my own head about it.
Can I see this real quick?
Yep.
So I don't have to dip my hand all the way in there. There we go.
But I'm gonna zip it up. Just zip it up for now. Just zip it up for now.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. Go ahead and the water's done boiling, so we're gonna pivot back and we're gonna try our second Bovril experiment. If you would be so kind, pour a normal amount of hot water into the like you're making tea, which is basically what this is, like beef tea. Yeast teeth.
it's B.
That's it. That's teeth. No, it's B. B-E-A. B-E-E-A? B-E-E-A. I like it.
What's for dinner?
We did it. You guys can use that, UK and New Zealand and anywhere else that any of the Commonwealth where you can get Bovril and stuff like that. So my understanding is on a cold day when you're out working the rails or the fields or the mines or whatever blue collar jobs people got up to back in the 1800s when Bovril was invented. You get a scoop of this, you dissolve it in some nice hot water, Yeah, it's just a nice, hearty, nutritious... Wow, that's not dissolving as fast as I would hope. Insert SpongeBob time card. 30 stirs later.
I was gonna go with stirs too.
50 stirs later. 150 stirs later. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got water in my Bovril. Now I'm gonna have to eat it all in the next 48
My
hours.
water.
Oh, darn.
We just invented the Reese's Bovril water cup.
I can smell the Bovril.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, let's be honest here. What this is basically...
Bovril tea.
Well, I was gonna say beef bouillon, but with yeast extract in it as well, which is what Marmite is made of.
Okay.
So a lot of B vitamins, very rich in vitamins. So that's another reason I like Marmite is it's good, but it's also good for you.
I should have that more often then because
Oh, for sure. And you can get it at Stop Shop. Yep.
Is there anywhere that I can get Bovril?
Again, I've looked like there are similar products that even come in the same shape bottle, but they're called something different.
Are they essentially the same thing?
I don't know. Like I said, I never ordered any of them because I wanted to try the original first, so I had something to compare it to.
Yeah.
So I could say, "Oh, this is better. This is." Oh, you do a lot better job than I did.
Yeah, I'm very good at what I do. Stirring Bovril
Playing
tea.
World of Warcraft Classic. All hours of the night.
Eating terrible things that you make me eat.
So yeah, bottoms up. Ooh, it's probably still hot. It is hot.
That's
Oh
nice.
man,
It's
that's
like-
great.
It's like beef stew.
Well, minus
soup.
the parts that make it stew. It's beef broth, dude. What you're
It's
describing,
beef
what
broth.
you're describing
It's
is
just
broth.
beef broth. It's beef broth. Oh.
Yeah, it's a beef bouillon.
That's a nice sort of like tea sort of thing.
Yeah, I can
like
say
that.
I'm
That's
after a long winter's day of lumberjacking or what other I jack lumber. What's your problem?
Do you guys want to try this?
Just wanted to wait until it was.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm excited to share.
Even like walking over, I could smell it.
Yeah, that is soothing though. I like that. I like it a lot. Like if I had a cold,
Oh yeah.
chicken soup, fuck that. I'm not saying chickens are bad. Just like why? What's the point of them?
This has been life changing for me.
Like I said, there are products you can. They're probably, you know what they probably are. They're probably made exactly the same way, but not with British.
Right.
So,
British beef. So that's
but yeah,
fantastic.
now that we know, we can try. I think that's it for snacks, and now we only have lollies left. The dessert, if you will.
Hi, Mike.